Hey guys, Isaac Wardell here, and I wanted to talk to you today for a quick minute about a couple of pages that you might want to follow on Facebook. As my good friend Amy Porterfield says, find out who's doing it right and model the best. And a couple of the ones that I think are doing a great job on Facebook, probably the number one in my opinion that I have found today is Dr. Pepper. Now, why would I say Dr. Pepper is so great? What separates it from all the others? The first is the type of stuff that they post. As you can see, they get thousands, literally sometimes dozens of thousands of comments on pretty much everything that they post. So if you look right here, 11,000 people have liked this, and they've got almost 6,000 comments, and that's a lot of interaction. They're asking things like questions, true, false. They're saying things that people just like about their Dr. Pepper drinks. They've done a poll. They've got occasionally some cool pictures, like at first sight. Look at this. 15,000 people liked this comment. Alright, best Dr. Pepper to ever come. You've got a ton of questions, sometimes fill in the blanks, some more polls, more questions. They're very engaging. Now, here's the other thing. I think that their industry is very well suited for Facebook. Now, what I mean by that is if you're going along during the day, and you can see they post about 2 to 3 times a day on average, so they're posting quite a bit to their feed. But if you're going through about lunchtime on your lunch break, or say on your 2 o'clock break in the afternoon, and you see this post from Dr. Pepper, and let's say here it's this one, true or false, the first sip of Dr. Pepper is the best one, that can actually almost create a craving for Dr. Pepper in the follower. I mean, enough that they probably, every time they post something like this and somebody sees something called about Dr. Pepper come up in their newsfeed, they probably go to the fridge or to the vending machine or something to get a Dr. Pepper. And so just by posting to their Facebook, they're creating, with engaging content, they're creating cravings for their product and therefore increasing sales. But just the big thing I want you to get away from this is how engaging they are. Now, another one that might not be as obvious is Mayhem. This is Allstate's branded Mayhem guy. You've probably seen him on television commercials, etc. Now, one thing I'll note about Dr. Pepper is they've got almost 10 million followers, and they're getting 11,000, almost 20,000 interactions on a post like this, which is a lot, but it's not a lot compared to the 10 million. Coke and Pepsi get worse, actually. But if you look at Mayhem, this stuff here is very engaging. It's very consistent with their other branding, so they're consistent across all their mediums with television and everything. And they just continue the Mayhem brand here with things like when you're a pigeon, making a poopsie on the moving scooter is pretty much the pinnacle of achievement. I mean, people just follow. I follow these guys because it's hilarious. It's funny. Every time they post, puts a smile on my face, breaks up my day a little bit, relieves a little bit of stress, and it's just fun to follow. I'm not with Allstate, but I love following their page because of their social media presence. And guys, here, look at this. Mayhem. His latest post from yesterday says, "Want to cool off? Suck down a frozen drink as fast as you can. I'll meet you at your forehead." Alright, he's got 10,000 interactions on this post. And look at this. He only has a little over 500,000, so he's getting even better response than Dr. Pepper. Now, this is not the same deal as with Dr. Pepper, where just seeing the post is going to automatically create an immediate reaction in sales, but it's just another one of those ways in which they're going after the top of mind awareness. When you think insurance, they want you to think of Allstate. And of course, it's consistent with the branding from their television and radio commercials, etc. So these are just a couple of examples that I wanted to throw out there that I follow just for perfect examples of getting great engagement. You've got to customize it to your industry and with whatever brand you're doing, and you still have to figure out how it's going to return on investment for you, how it's going to make you money, in other words. But here's some ideas on people that are doing things to get great engagement. Perhaps you can take the engagement part of it and apply it to your industry and figure out how to make a little bit of money with it, or even your clients, etc. I've been Isaac Wardell. Hey, if you like this video, I've got a whole bunch more of them on the back end of my website. All you've got to do is go to isaacawardell.com and put your opt-in information there, and I'll send you a link and an email that'll give you access without any logins or anything to the back end of my website, where you can see a whole lot more videos than I've published on YouTube and whatnot. I hope to see you over there.